Suicidal subject at the Wellington Pond in Wellington. Male subject, RP's advising he stabbed himself in the neck with a utility knife. He's trying to leave on foot. Break. RP's advising she's sitting in the van out by the water and she can see him out on the tracks.
10-4.
1904.
Right, 106. Ask CRP if the closest route to get to him is to the pond.
Bryce 508, I think I'll be in contact just by the sewage plant.
508, copy in contact at the sewage plant. 508 in contact just by the sewage plant.
Bryce 508, he'll just be on the other side of the tracks from the sewage plant. Hey man, come here! Opposite side of the tracks of the sewage plant, on the other side of the fence. Hey man, what's going on? Sir! Duckworth! Hey! Hey man, talk to me! What's going on? Bryce 508, he's got a knife in his hand, each hand. Bryce 508, he's not listening to commands either. Hey man, talk to me. It's Officer Safely. I just saw you in court, man.
Not listening to commands at 1905.
Hey! Hey! Look at me, man. Officer Safely, I want to help you, man. Can you put the knives down for me? Hey, bro, look at me. You were just in court, right?
106. You're on the road that's on the north, or correction, south side of the tracks that go to the east along the tracks.
Affirm, we're right next to the pond. If we can have somebody come in by the pond side, that'd be great. Hey, brother, come here, man. Come talk to me. Hey, man, put the knives down. Let's have a conversation. This doesn't have to be bad.
508, pray.
Good.
508,
Just put them down, man. It ain't worth it, bro.
Suicide by cop.
Hey, you didn't do this at court today. What the heck, man?
It's fucking been an ongoing fucking thing.
Then let's fix it. This isn't the right way, bro.
For the subject.
This is not the right way, man. I want to help you out. This is not okay.
Can't do this anymore.
What can't you do, man?
Any of it.
10-4, thanks.
What's going on?
1907.
Will you talk to me, man? What's the plan here, man? What's your end goal? I'm not gonna shoot you. If that's what you want, that's the last thing we want to do, brother. We want to help you. What's going on? Is it the court stuff?
508. I'm just turning onto the pond road now. Where you at from there?
I'll be straight across from the pond. There's a fence, and I've got a ditch between me and the suspect. Listen, man.
Copy. That's you with your lights on.
Affirm, I gotta come on over the fence now. Just put the knife down, man. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. Put the knife down. I don't want to shoot you, but I will. Put the knife down. He's approaching. He's got a knife in his hand. Put it down, man. It ain't worth it. Still not listening to command. Still has a knife. Put it down or I'll shoot you. Put it down. Price 508. Shots fired. Suspect down.
508, copy. Shots fired. Suspect down at 1908.
Put the knife down, man. Put it down. Put it down. Show me your hands. Show me your hands.
Alright, 214, I'm in the area. Will you notify 511?
Show me your hands, man.
Notify 541 at 1908.
Show me your hands. Fuck, man, show me your hands! Come on, man, show me your hands! Price 508, subject's down, not moving, not responding. Still has a good knife in his hand.
Copy, send medical at 1909.
Show me your hands, man! Come on, man, show me your hands! Show me your hands, man!
5R8, 1R16, do you want me to come on your road or go to the pond?
Come on the other road.
10-4.
He's got a knife in his hand, I still can't. He's not responding. Fuck.
What did they say his name was?
Duckworth, I don't remember his first name. He was just in court.
Right, 2R4, what did RP advise his first name was?
I got lethal.
Bobby.
The knife was in his right hand.
Bobby.
Bobby, man, show us your hands. Show us your hands, Bobby.
12 Price, did you copy?
Hey, friend.
1910.
Bobby, show us your hand.
Yeah. Bobby, show us your hands, man. Knife's in the right hand, I see it. It's underneath him now.
Was there two? Can see the butt of something right there.
There's a sheath on the knife in the other hand.
Roll him out. He's
You good?
Yeah, he's up.
So the officer is dispatched to a man with a knife at the public pond, the public access fishing pond here in Wellington City. He begins to respond. During his response, the updated information is the subject has a knife and is acting peculiar or irrational. The officer understands the layout, and the information is that now the person is walking from the pond towards the railroad tracks. The officer takes Railroad Avenue to come down in an effort to intervene with his course of travel. He gets out of the car, walks up on the railroad tracks. That's where he first engages the subject verbally. The subject is across this wash, across that fence, in that field, and he's facing west, and the officer's approaching from the east, and the officer is immediately identifying himself as a peace officer. He's in a uniform, identifying him as a peace officer, and he starts trying to verbally engage the subject in a dialogue in an effort to de-escalate the situation. He makes 42 verbal attempts to de-escalate the situation and to disarm. Offers help, no response, and that dialogue goes on for a little over 2.5 minutes.
Hey, brother, come here, man. Come talk to me. Hey, man, put the knives down and let's have a conversation. This doesn't have to be bad.
5R8 Price.
Good.
5R8 10
Just put them down, man. It ain't worth it, bro.
During that time, the subject does turn and face the officer and displays that he has a weapon. They have a very brief communication with each other where a few very short words are spoken, and then the subject starts walking towards the officer. During this 2.5 minute dialogue, the officer positions himself in this area so he has just a more eye-to-eye type contact, kind of at the same level type interaction with the subject, easier to hear. The subject turns, faces the officer, displays the weapons. The officer is repeatedly giving commands to disarm himself. The subject climbs the fence, pushes his way through the bush. At that time, the subject is not responding to the officer's lawful commands to stop advancing and to drop the weapon. At that time, the officer drew his duty weapon and held it at the low ready position, continuing to offer legal commands. Now, the officer is forced to walk in backwards manner as not to turn his back on the imminent threat. He has to get himself through the barbed wire, and he has to walk backwards up this grade, this loose gravel grade. The entire time, the subject does not stop his advance. As a matter of fact, his momentum is building. The officer starts up the grade backwards. He stumbles, he almost falls, he corrects himself. He retreats to the top of the railroad grade to this position. At this time, he has given the subject 11 commands to disarm. He has now also given 2 warnings that if he doesn't stop, deadly force will be used.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down. I don't want to shoot you, but I will. Put the knife down. He's approaching. He's got a knife in his hand. Put it down, man. It ain't worth it. Still not listening to command, still has a knife. Put it down or I'll shoot you. Put it down!
The subject refuses to comply. The officer, from roughly this position, fired shots, stopping the subject's advance on the lower third portion of this grade.
Put it down, man. It ain't worth it. Still not listening to command, still has a knife. Put it down or I'll shoot you. Put it down! Price 5 or 8, shots fired, suspect down.